In this video, I will be showing you how to properly do the barbell back squat. Now this is a more advanced movement for more experienced lifters, so this will be programmed towards my more experienced clients. This is at a high risk for injury if you're not ready for this motion. So a couple of things we're focusing on throughout this range of motion is keeping this bar on our traps. So we want to retract our shoulder blades back in together, creating an almost like shelf on our upper back. This is where we're going to place the barbell. After that, we're going to be focusing on keeping our head, neck, and spine in a neutral alignment throughout the entire range of motion. We're going to be focused on pushing our hips back instead of squatting down and bending from our lower back, keeping the weight towards our heels, keeping our chest nice and tall throughout the entire range of motion, and squatting down as deep as we possibly can while not putting tension on our lower back. So the second you start to feel your pelvis start to curl down or curve down, that's when you need to stop going down. That's too much range of motion, and now that tension's going from your legs onto your lower back. So a couple things we're going to focus on as well are the breathing techniques, obviously. Breathing in through the nose, filling up the diaphragm or our stomach like a balloon, and breathing out as we're contracting or pushing up. So you want to think about this motion as a push movement, not as a squat. So we're pushing from the ground. Think of your leg press, the plate-loaded leg press we do. We're pressing through our heels. It's the same thing, we're just pressing our heels through the ground. So if you guys follow me, I'll show you how to do this exercise. We got our barbell here on our squat rack. So we're going to take our hands. I always like to take them about shoulder width apart to start the exercise. I'm going to take this back here, and I'm going to come underneath the bar. I'm going to retract my shoulder blades so that it creates that nice shelf-like sensation with my traps. Squat up. This bar is on my traps now. Shoulder blades are back and contracted. Feet are a little bit outside shoulder width apart. Depending on your flexibility and mobility, you might need to go a little bit further away than shoulder width, but I always like to have my toes pointed slightly out as well. So I'm not super close, toes pointed straight forward. I'm actually outside of shoulder width or just at shoulder width apart, toes pointed out. This is going to help me get my knees going out during the movement. So whenever I talk to my clients about this, I like to make sure that their knees are not caving inward, and we're also not getting any eversion of the ankle. So we want weight on the heels. We're going to push that butt back and begin our squat. Coming down as far as we can without getting that butt wink or that lower back curvature. Pausing at the bottom and then back up. Watch that hyperextension of the knees. Don't lock out at the knees. Keep a slight bend. Come back down, breathing in. Breathing out on the way up. Keep that chest nice and tall. So in real time, it'll look something like this. Just a few more here. And keep those knees going away from your body. I never want them to come inward, okay?